crazy news came out just the other day from Bob Iger. Bob Iger, CEO, again, of Disney, basically calling out the woke left. Those who are in his company, creating art, creating movies, writing films, directors, all of that jazz. The woke left saying, we've lost touch. We need to stop pushing these messages in our movies. We need to get back to entertainment because that is what movies are about. He also went on to say that they need to focus about quality over quantity, which is very promising. But you know, Big Bob, you gotta show us. You gotta deliver. Words are one thing. You can sit there and say you've had conversations with your writers, your directors, and all the creative minds at Disney, at Lucasfilm, at Marvel. But the thing is, we need to see Disney deliver on what you're saying here. It was just a few months ago that we had a similar conversation like this where Bob Iger said, look, we need to focus on story-driven content that is entertaining to the people, to the fans, to the audience. Well, this is something that we're not going to see for a year or two. The question is he going to have the balls like someone like David Zaslav? And instead of taking massive losses at the box office, losing the audience, losing the interest of the audience time and time again, is he going to have the balls like David Zaslav had and cut some of his losses and maybe just shelve these projects, lock them in a vault to never be seen again? That's the question I have, and I think that's an important aspect that I think Big Bob Iger should probably take a look at. It'd be a very bold strategy and a bold move, but I think it's one that Disney needs to look at doing. There's one project that I think offhand, just off the top of my head here, it's going to cause a lot of issues for Big Bobby I. That's The Acolyte. That project has been quietly pushed to the side, not talked about at all since Star Wars Celebration, because of the way it was talked about when they started to promote it. It goes against everything Bob Iger just talked about. Literally, it is a woke piece of garbage, message pushing, woman power, and then it doesn't make any sense because it's all about woman empowerment, but then they have a dude playing make-believe, thinking he's a woman in the project, so they're taking away the power of women because they're saying, yeah, men can be women. It's neither here nor there. We know how ridiculous lefties are these days. But that show, mark my words, sure, there may be some cool lightsaber battles. There may be some cool action sequences. But when all is said and done, do not allow the truth to be clouded. Do not allow you to be blinded by all that. Because the fact and the truth of the matter is they're going to be pushing a message in that show. And it's going against everything Bob Iger is stating here. And I know it's not like they did it, they made it after he said it. But I think that's a show that he needs to go to Kathy Kennedy and Dave Filoni and say, look, if we can't change this, if we can't fix this, we need to get rid of it. We can't put this out. Not after the comments that he just made. And I'm sure there's other projects like that under Marvel, under Lucasfilm. Honestly, they probably should have done that with the Marvels. But then you get to the quality over quantity aspect of it. They're not going to be pumping out as many projects because they want to make sure that there's quality control. Well, that was a Bob Chapek issue. He was pushing these studios under him to get things out and just get them out fast. So I agree. He really needs to buckle down and say, look, here's a release schedule. I want 3 Marvel movies a year, maybe 2-3 Marvel shows a year. Star Wars, Lucasfilm, I want 4 total projects from you a year. Disney Animation, I want this. And I think that's what he's going to do. And that's probably a good move because They need to get back to what worked before and get at a pace that's going to work for all involved. The audience will come back if the quality is better and they stop pushing these asinine agendas. You may not like to hear it, woke left, but we all know it's true. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. With all that said, I'll catch you all later.